short that live stream. We wanted to get some flight time in with the Neo, and for those of you who really like drones, we have a couple here, but I have been so impressed with this little guy. And I bought the kit, of course. Actually, Nathan wound up buying it for me for a birthday present. And I just want to say that, this is just an incredible little drone. It does so much, and it takes just wonderful photography. I can't say that we've crashed her a couple of times, and she survived some pretty hard falls. It's built to last, and it's a great DJI product. And we do have a DJI P2, the Action 5, and this, of course, is the GoPro 12. Camera-wise, I prefer the DJI Action 5 and the P2 or the P3. This takes just absolutely wonderful photographs, absolutely wonderful video, just like this, and it comes in at about 4K. This one comes in at 5K. GoPro still makes a great camera. I haven't got as much out of it as I'd like to, but we're going to be doing some shots with the GoPro, and we're going to be doing some shots with the DJI. They're very, very similar cameras. I just think that the quality of the DJI is far better, and but that's my personal preference. I bought them both because I thought, what is the difference? And of course, at that point in time, I had money to buy them both. But it's they're both great cameras. And like I say, this little guy, we did do a little flying with it today. I don't have a lot to show you because all of a sudden the wind picked up. And that's one thing that these little light drones do not do, is they do not handle well in the wind. And this has a lot of surface area for the wind to catch. So it tends to be very unstable in the wind. But as far as pictures and photography and your aerial shots go, wow, it's just an incredible camera. Hello, Valeria, how are you? And like I say, the creator kit comes with a remote control. There is, your phone sits right in here, but there is another RC2 that they do have, and it's got its own little screen so that you don't have to connect your camera to it. And so that was a really good one. But like I was just saying, I said, this is the DJI Action 5. This is what I record if I'm not doing a live stream, because if I'm doing a live stream, right now we're using the Apple cell phone. I will use the Samsung as well. But this little guy here shoots absolutely wonderful video. And like I say, its a competitor is this guy here, which is the GoPro 12. GoPro, again, another great camera. But I think the resolution and color and what have you is far better on this one before you put it to Adobe or anything like that. Hi, Sonia, how are you? And I thought that they're both, like I say, both great cameras. We'll play with them with you guys, and we'll see, and you guys can see for yourself which is the better of the two cameras. But right now I'm waiting for son number 2 to show up because I think we're all going out. But I just wanted to show you that because I said we do shoot with both, and of course we do the drone shots as well. Again, like I say, the drone, the Neo is such a wonderful little drone, and here it is. Now there's one that's on Temu, which looks very much the same. I wouldn't mind picking it up just to see if it does anything different than this one. This one you can operate just by hand. There's several buttons in here that it'll just take off. It'll just hover in this room if I wanted it to. But it takes absolutely wonderful pictures. The only downfall on this one, wind. Like I say, a lot of area for the wind to catch, and it loses control very quickly. But other than that, this is a fantastic drone. I hope you like some of the drone photography that we have done in the city of Edmonton. I'm still recovering from falling on my noodle here, so don't mind me. I said I will be back out and on the road, traveling Alberta and around Canada, catching more video. I certainly had a great time with Ken, the Ken Continuum in Toronto, and visiting a lot of my old friends. I do have another little drone here that I did pick up at Temu, and we'll just open it up here. And there it is, and it's just, again, it's lightweight. It has a 3-point camera on it. And again, it doesn't have the big remote. It's again controlled via your cell phone. And this little baby on Temu, I think it was I have to ask him, but I'm pretty sure it was $27. And again, it's lightweight. It's a little bit more fragile than the Neo, but she does get good height, and she has a little bit more control because there's not a lot of area to catch the wind to catch on. It's hard to fly a drone at the wind at the best of times, and but I mean, you don't have to go all out. The Neo in itself is probably close to $400 and some odd, depending where you are. If you're in the United States, forget it. The United States is stopping the sale in some places of DJI Neos, or DJI products for that matter. I love them. I absolutely love the DJI products. I think they're well put together, and they take absolutely wonderful photographs. You're not going to go wrong by a long shot. Like I say, today is Remembrance Day in Canada, so I was out also shooting with the large camera at the cenotaph, and we'll, out of respect for those who have gone by, we won't show that. We'll show some still photography, but the actual ceremony itself is a pretty sacred thing. I mean, we'll let the TV stations cover that, and being a veteran myself, it's relatively important. I thought that I'd just take a few pictures before the service started, and then left it alone from there. This is a Canon EO5. I got a Comica shotgun microphone on it. This is when I want to use a tripod. This is a lot heavier to carry around, but otherwise it's another really good camera, and it's really good for stills and stuff like that. Of course, you have several lenses that you can choose from. That is really, really nice to go along with it. A spokesman for these companies, I am not. I just, if I see something that I want to try, I'll try and buy it. Right now, of course, I'm waiting for my pensions to start and seeing how well I do there. But if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we'll be extremely caring. I will just overjoyed to have you watching us and following us around Canada and around the United States. Should we go back into the United States over the next little while? We'd also love to invite you to our radio station, which is on live365.com. It's Outlaw Radio 1960. You can't miss it. We play classic rock, classic country. We have a really good time. I mean, as far as retirement goes, you got to do something. You got to keep yourself busy. You got to keep yourself active. That's precisely what we're doing. Like I said, we had to come in early because the wind was picking up and we couldn't get the drone to take off. And But I hope you had a good time while we were doing it. I'm going to go and I'm going to start putting on the supper for everybody, because I think there are people who are going to be hungry by the time they get here. What's this one say? Add a question and answer sticker. I don't know, is there anybody out there? I see one listener, but I says, is there anybody out there who wants to ask a question? Go ahead. But I think we're going to call it a day. I'd like to thank you all for coming in and joining. Like I say, like and subscribe. We'll be glad to have you along. Also, don't forget to go to the radio station, live365.com, Outlaw Radio 1960. We'll have a good time. And also, I do have a blog page on Blogger and on Medium, where I do my story writing as a journalist. And we hope that you've enjoyed our time together. And we hope to see you again really soon. Have a good Remembrance Day. Have a good Veterans Day. To all those veterans out there, I've been there myself. Have a great afternoon.